The Apicius Cooking School in Florence, Italy, trains students from around the world in the fine art of Italian regional cooking. Today, my students are going to prepare a number of classic Tuscan dishes, starting with pappardelle. And the best part is that they get to enjoy eating it, too. Today, we're making fresh pasta, fresh pappardelle. And we need flour. And this is dopo zero flour, equivalent to our unbleached all-purpose, although you can find dopo zero flour in the States. You can go to a lot of these food catalog companies, carry it. You might be able to find it in your own grocery store depending on where you live. And this is where we're going to put our eggs. So let's start with 4. You just want to beat up those yolks so that they're very uniform. Beat that up in the middle of your fontana. Just you get them really whisked up well. You just start from the inside. And I always try to use just one hand. Just bringing the flour in ever so gently, folding it over until you have something that isn't sticky. So try it one more time. Put a little a little flour down. Let's get this out of the way. Put that over there. That's it. Use this part of your hand. How's it feel?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
I might embarrass us.
And the reason I like the motor with this is because you eliminate this whole hand crank thing. If it gets too long as you're doing this and it starts to stick on you, then you take a little bit of flour and you just brush it on the sheet, turn it over, just wipe it on your counter in the dough, or in the flour rather. We don't want anybody complaining that their pasta is bigger than somebody else's.
I don't want that to happen.
All right, and so you maybe you can put that one here, okay. Then you add another towel over the top, continue on, and I hang these up. And I let these noodles dry till these ends literally curl up. He's good. He's doing well. I just went to each notch. I mean, if you're a beginner, I would say go to each notch, okay. But usually I just skip them. You know, I just know to go like 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. Now, should we see? For our pappardelle with coniglio, we're going to do is make this traditional dish where hunters in Tuscany used to go out into the woods. They would find wild hare, they would cook it up, they would mix it with pasta, whatever they had, and they had a meal. So this is the coniglio part, the rabbit part, the sauce part that's going to go with the homemade pappardelle that we just made. So we're using domestic rabbit today. The rabbit is cooked, it's tender. See how easily the fork goes in there? And now what we need to do is we're going to take the meat off of the rabbit, or off the bone rather. We're going to take it off. The best way to do that is to wait until it cools down a little bit and then to just shred it, because rabbit is very bony, so it's best to do it with your hands.
Yes.
And you've never had it.
I don't think I ever have.